All right, we're going to go over migration and how do I move emails and folder that I have in my old Young Life email account over to my new email account. And again, I'll remind people that you have till July 1st to do this, and then we will be taking that server down. So there's no rush on this, but if you like to get going on this, you can. So we're going to demonstrate first on the Mac with Apple Mail. And you'll see here I have my inbox, and if I expand the inbox, I have my Young Life old email and I have my Young Life new email, and you can see here that I have some email messages still in my old email, and I have my Young Life old email folders here, and obviously when I set up my new email account I have some folders here as well now too. So we're going to show both how to take email that's in my inbox and just place it in the old into the new inbox, and this is just as simple as highlighting, and you can all this at one time. You hit select all, and all I do is highlight them, hold down my mouse button, drag it over, and just flip it on top of there, and you can see the messages are going through. And now there's nothing left in my old email account, and if I click on my new, they are there. And in fact, if I go to here and hit refresh, you'll see I have that same email here even in the webmail. So I've successfully moved email that was in my old inbox into here just by highlighting the messages and dragging and dropping them. So we can do the same thing here with a folder, and I have stuff 3 or stuff 2, 3, and just stuff here that I want to move over. And all I do is highlight, and I have all these emails in here. If I just highlight the folder, and I'll just bring it up here, and all I do is take stuff and I drag it all the way up top, and I just drop it on top of this one here, the new one. And you'll see I have the messages going, and pretty soon we will see stuff here is now my email account here, and you can see those emails. And in fact, if I go to my web browser here, you'll actually see now that I have should be in here if I hit refresh. There is my stuff folder, and you can see there is the stuff that I moved over, and it's now on my Gmail account here within Young Life. I can do that again too. If you want to see, I have stuff 2 here, and I have all that email in there. And again, all I do is highlight the folder, click down my mouse button, drag it up to where I get there, and drop it right on top. And it's coming over now, and you'll see that that folder will appear. You'll notice too, it doesn't actually delete it off the old one, so if something goes wrong I can still drag and drop it again. But there I have stuff 2, and there's the email sitting there, and if I go over to here and hit refresh, there's my stuff 2 folder with the stuff in there, and you can see the little label there. So that's migrating folders and email within Apple Mail from my old account to the new account. And again, you do have till July 1st to do this. You may want to speed up the process, go through email and folders, especially if there's email there that you could move right onto your Mac, because you don't have to move the folders off. You can move them. You can see here I have a bunch of folders just right sitting on my Mac. They're not in an email account on the server. They just sit on my Mac. So you might want to go through and see if there's stuff that you can move directly to your Mac, or if there's folders or email that you delete or do something else with as opposed to moving them over. Especially if you do have a lot of file attachments and maybe heavy big folders of stuff, it could take a while to do. And so I would suggest doing it more in the evenings or on the weekends when there isn't as much activity on our network or our server to do that. So that's migrating folders. Great, thank you.